offline.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Mass Effect. We're going to pick up where we left off last time, where we had fought some space lobsters. And now we are trying to restart the reactor of this facility. Alright. Let's see.
User alert. Main reactor.
Alright, let's open that. Line's fixed. Alright, with that we can take the elevator back.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
We'll get the communications cables next. After we deal with these lobsters. Alright. Now go into communications.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are off.
Hello, lobsters. Here we go. Alright, landlines repaired. Completed the repairs to peak 15.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
The staff is alive then?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
Journal
You have
status.
no idea what's going on inside.
I'm afraid not. My last log entry is shortly after the Stage 2 containment alert was sounded.
Facility
Give me an
overview.
overview of the facility.
The hot labs isolate dangerous biological or cybernetic contaminants during development. The complex is built within a glacier. In the event of an accident, it can be irradiated and sunk into the ice.
Okay.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
I don't care about the items in the boxes. We have too many as it is. So let's go ahead and head over this way. Now we should be able to take the tram. Oh, another lobster. Almost walked right by that.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Alright, some enemies already loaded in.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Alright.
They are locked in.
Jump in. Take all that, thank you. Prepare plasma purge. Bypass successful. There we go. Computer console.
They're in. Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
Go ahead and get that.
Online. Connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Okay. Alright, there we go.
Perimeter secured.
Here's a thing there. I don't know what it is. Oh, that's the mirror terminal they're trying to tell me about. That there's one there. I don't like how it's the same thing as like objectives, or not objectives, like points of interest on the map. But whatever. All right, let's come around here. All right.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now
Go.
arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
All right, there's a lab there. Hot labs summon this. Alright, before we go anywhere like that, I want to sure I don't miss anything. Oh well, that's locked anyway, so we're good. Alright, take the elevator.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can they run a train?
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, You're human, and that's enough that I won't shoot. But I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You did well.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I need to talk to her.
Venezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do.
A matriarch has the skill to keep herself alive for a long time.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Alright, investigate this
Tell me
facility.
about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
How secure
Tell
are
me
you?
about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
You survived somehow.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. The security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What do
What
they
kind
do
of
here?
research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
Hot
I
labs?
need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
The bugs came from the
Did
lab?
the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Bugs came from
Did
the
the
lab?
aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion?
Yeah, okay.
Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
What's the
Tell me about the
facility like?
structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen, I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, I got you. Alright, and your staff.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Alright.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that.
Oh, sounds like some
Hell,
lobsters.
Man the perimeter!
Alright, I got to switch to my shotgun.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
No problem.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Alright. Pop through here. There. Alright, some storage. Six scientists?
Go to the hot labs, are you?
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
Okay.
What?
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you study?
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
That was over my
That's a
head.
bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
My apologies.
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me, and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the matriarch.
Then why would I?
I don't trust
That's
you.
all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I came
heard
to
there were
help.
some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Show me what
Let's
you
have
got.
a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Alright, that's fine. I'm mostly on the sell. Sell junk. Go ahead and go all the way down here. We can start. Anything with a 1 next to it can be sold. Same with anything with a 2. Three as well, probably. I mean, we're on to like 9. Alright, there we go. Now we shouldn't be yelled at anymore.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
This lab.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You don't like it
Not
here?
happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
The hot
What
lab.
do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing, I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Where can I
Is he in
find
the
him?
medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an
Accident?
accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
Alright.
I'm looking
Venezia.
for an Asari.
Sorry. Well, there's Dr. Alice over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
Captain Ventralis, okay.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember
Alright.
to report any suspicious noises.
Go ahead and go to the medical bay.
system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
We need first aid.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
What do you want?
What's wrong with them?
Were they attacked by the aliens?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
I could help.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
I fixed her.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I need more help.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Damn right I can't.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons, Doctor.
I didn't expect you'd understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
I can be pretty persuasive.
Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
How can I help these people?
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Okay. Your team.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm our doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Talk to you later.
All right,
I hope
excellent.
you can do something.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
We need first aid.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
All right.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
All right, let's go ahead and decrypt this. Well then, with that, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, as well as hit that, and we need to get all that information again next time. But thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, as well as hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload. I do upload every single day. Also, help me hit my subscriber goal of 350 subscribers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and run through this and get everything that we did before, while offline. So we'll pick up right where we left off last time. Until next time, bye-bye!